out here in front of the store here. I'm sanding in this U-Haul. I just went and picked up just this one pallet here to put out here on all these shelves that are out here. You can see all those racks that we roll out. They all have like Lowe's and Home Depot type stuff on them. And, you know, mostly new, sometimes new with defects. And we just put that stuff out there and we price it half a retail. So $10 item, we'll put $5 on. So I just went and bought this pallet right here, $450. It's a Home Depot pallet. It's a lot of like stuff from the lawn and garden department, but there is other stuff. Like look right here, this whole 6-piece painting set. Looks like there's a couple of those painting set, but then we got water hoses, water hose. There's a wheel, like for a wheelbarrow or something. There's a bunch of these air condition covers on them. I don't know how much these are, but there's quite a few of those, it looks like. These things right here, these always sell easy, these little expandable hoses. A bunch of these. I guess that's a grill grate. So you get stuff like this that's kind of just loose. A little bit of a pain that you have to figure out. What in the world? Something just fell out of it. It's a universal knob latch. And this screw right here just fell out. Let me put that back in. Try to keep that together. I think this is a drop cloth. Like for painting, big drop cloth. And then who knows what else you're going to find in here. That's like sealant, self-stick, like to put around the edge of a window or a door. You get down in here, you get stuff like this, sprinklers, sprayers, garden hose sprayers. Here's that's like goes on the top of a post and it's got a little solar light in it. That goes to a grill. So you get open stuff, Fisker's little pruning saw, sprinklers, stuff like this. But this stuff sells. You know, people, you know, the men, they like to come look at it. The women too, really. But this little thing, you can hook 2 hoses up to your faucet, and all kinds of stuff. Once you start digging down in there, pole wrap. Some of it, you get some really weird stuff on these Home Depot and Lowe's pallets, but stuff like this right here, grill, all the grill tools, stuff like that sells really easy. Some stuff sells really easy on these things, some stuff not so much. This is a high piece pallet, so it's kind of hard. You pay $450, it's kind of hard to just sit there and say, you know, how much you're going to make, because there's a whole lot of items and you got to add them up, and it's like probably the average price item in here is $10. You know, but you'll have stuff, you know, just a couple dollars, you know, all the way up to $40, $50. But a lot of the stuff is going to be right around $10, probably on average. That Echo trimmer head with the trimmer line. But to unload this thing, and I got a girl up front. Her name's Erica. She's never in any of the videos. I got several people here that y'all never seen the videos because they're camera shy and they don't want to be on the video, so I'm not going to make them get on there. It's amazing how many people are camera shy. They're scared they're going to mess up, even though this isn't live, what I'm doing here. I record this, and then we go and edit it, so if you do something stupid, then, you know, we can edit it out. But none of them want to, you know, a lot of people don't want to be on there. But anyways, I'm going to roll it in there, and she pretty much goes through this whole pallet for me and looks it all up and prices it. There's a big old Worcester roller cover, the extra wide one. So, and you'll get stuff like this. Look right here. It's supposed to be a dual pack, but you're missing one. But I mean, obviously you can still sell it because it has one brand new sprayer right there. Little garden fence. See, here's another one. And these will sell good. These little paint kits right there. A lot of these. Here's another one of those post caps. That's a white, black one though. The other one was white. Let's see, looks like a bird feeder right here. All right, the bottom's gone, but it might be down in there. Okay, yeah, see, it's right here. Hummingbird feeder. You really don't need to. It's really not best to dig down like I'm doing because you end up breaking stuff and breaking up in the packaging. But let's roll this thing in and then we'll see what's on here. All right, we started pricing a few things off of the pallet, and if you start looking here, this batch of stuff, I mean, like I was saying, it's just going to add up. It's a high piece count pallet. Look, sprinkler, $10, $8 on the bird feeder, but then you have little stuff like $2.50, but $8.50 on the air conditioning cover on that one there. Oh, we get these little glass kits. They're $5.50. And just on and on. That thing right there's $30. Probably won't ever sell that for $30. Pole wrap. I guess it makes the pole look like that. I don't know exactly. $7.50. I mean, all this little stuff, if you go to the store and buy it, it's expensive. Chainsaw chain, $17.50. And what is this right here? Sliders. Okay, you put these on the bottom of furniture. $5. I guess those are probably $9.99 or $10 at the store. And really barely made a dent in this pallet here. Barely made a dent. Look at this big old hose right here. I don't know what that's for, if that goes to something else in here or not. That thing right there's probably pretty expensive. Rainbird, that's like a sprinkler system control. Oh, these right here, we've already gotten some of these before on another pallet. Most of these leak. It's a design flaw. The way they made them, they just leak out. Lots of little sprayers, which this time of year, when you can sell these things, you can sell them anytime. And in the summertime, easy selling, easy selling. But still got a ways to go. Let's see what this is. Got a little mystery box there. Is this? Okay, I thought it was shrink wrap or something, but I think it's like frost blankets, what they keep putting in there, things you put over your plants when it's going to get cold and you're trying to save them. Grill accessory, little regulator there. Lawnmower blade. What is that? Multi-purpose. Oh, okay, weather sill. That kind of stuff sells easy too. Then you get stuff like this though. It gets a little bit difficult. Big old pipe fitting. Oh, there's one of those Rust-Oleum garage floor paint sets. So that's pretty cool. So when you start getting down to the bottom of these pallets, it gets rougher as you go down. The packaging gets all busted up but hinges are pretty expensive. There's more hinges. I guess this is like a drain cover. And then you get stuff like this is one of those paint sets, but it's missing everything out of it. So, but I guess we'll set it here and see if we run into the rest of it there. Universal, okay, that's a grill burner. That broken pitchfork. The metal's broken right off. Chainsaw chains, hacksaw. It's got tape on it for some reason. They just put tape over the blade for, I guess, to keep people from getting cut. But got a bunch of grill grates, kind of loose in here. There's another hummingbird feeder. This is a nice one. It's glass, copper finish on it. I don't see anything wrong with that one. What is this? Elastotape repair fabric. Paver edging. Okay, these are like stakes that go with the edging, but they're just plastic stakes. I mean, they could be used for anything, really, anything you want to use a stake for. There's a million uses for stakes. Yep, you get down here and you got to start trying to piece stuff together. I mean, a lot of this stuff you're just gonna have to like either throw in a big group or sell, or throw it into like a dollar bin or something like that. Some of it's just gonna end up being scrap metal probably, because it's just gonna be like, I don't know, you don't even know what to do with it. Dog pickup bags. Lots of sprayers. And that's actually a pressure washer sprayer there. There's a nice, it's a natural gas conversion kit, but even if you didn't want to do that, even if you just wanted the hose there, that gas hose. Lawnmower blades. The only bad thing about lawnmower blades is, you know, they're not all universal. So some of these things specific to certain mowers, and it makes it a little bit difficult to sell sometimes. Like this one, MTD, which MTD makes, you know, like Yard Machine, Boland's, Troy-Bilt, several different brands that they make. And you just kind of get down here and you just dig. Another natural gas conversion kit. There's a paint roller frame. You always you're just kind of looking to see what's wrong, and some stuff there's literally nothing wrong. Some stuff's just broken in half, you know. But this is the kind of stuff you get. This is a, like I said, this is a Home Depot lawn and garden pallet, but you get other stuff like hardware, but this would be kind of, you know, lawn and garden department. It's a grill accessories. They keep their grills in the lawn and garden area. So you got this tall spigot right here, but you just, one like this, these high piece count, they just add up, few dollars, and you know, there's usually a few hundred items. I'd say, okay, I paid $4.50 for this. I'd say you're going to be somewhere in the range of, once you sell everything, you know, $1,000 to $1,500, somewhere in there. Some of this stuff's going to be hard to sell. You're going to end up putting it on sale. You're going to put a price on it. Look at that, broken. You're going to put, okay, say you look this up. I'm just throwing numbers out here, and it says it's $10, and you put $5 on it. You know, a lot of times you're going to end up having to run a sale 50% off, and you know, get $2.50 for it. But a lot of stuff you're gonna sell stuff right away. You're gonna put the price on it, the half price off retail, and sell it that same day, or sell it within a few days. But that's it. If you want to get into the pallet game and high piece count, high volume, this is what you're going to get when you get to the bottom of these things. But it's just, I mean, I'm just going to keep pulling out, and the stuff will keep coming and coming. But this thing was full all the way to here, and this pallet, as you see, it's bulging out. So it's a pretty big pallet, pretty big load. If you don't want to deal with all this little stuff, you know, you can get the you know, stuff that has the bigger boxes. You're normally going to pay more money for those, and you really got to look at your percentages then, because if you pay a lot of money and it's a lot of big items, and say there's only 20 items on there, and you know, 50% of it is unsellable or getting, you know, very little for, then you might be hurting. You know, you got to really have, you know, try to get stuff that has a higher percentage of sell rate, or stuff that's brand new, or stuff that, you know, is not defective. So yeah, and you got to kind of play and see what, you know, which companies, Walmart, Home Depot, you know, whoever the case is, you know, is it a return pallet? Is it a .com pallet? All that stuff you have to take into consideration. But you can make a lot of money. These are more work off of these high volume pallets. But this kind of give you a little bit of a taste, the kind of stuff you're gonna find. Poly tubing, I mean, so this, I mean, we get guys come in, they buy all of this kind of stuff. They're just looking for something to buy for a project or whatever they're doing. Edging. Some of this stuff's pretty expensive. This is that kind of recycled material, landscape edging. Roll covers. Insulation. What is this? It's okay, garage door sill. This would go like around the garage door or along the bottom to seal it up. Echo trimmer head. More sprayers. Looks like there's a bunch of pipe insulation in the bottom. See all these tubes right here? Lots of sprinklers. You always get on these pallets, you always get a lot of these Rainbird sprinklers, because people buy them and they buy the wrong things, or they end up giving up, you know, because that stuff's kind of a pain to deal with, the sprinkler stuff. But you get a lot of those. You'll get odds and ends like this drain, you know, stuff that's out of the package. And what I do, I'm just going to throw it all in here, and then everything that's in this buggy, we'll just mark it $1. And stuff that's in the packaging, you know, we'll look it up. Sliding door hardware. What in the world is this? Oh, this is like heavy duty trimmer line. 0.100 or it's off of their 0.105 maybe, I don't know. But it's an Echo. This is probably a pretty expensive roll of Echo trimmer line right here. You know, it just keeps on coming and coming and coming and coming. That's the good thing about these. It's hard to lose, but you're gonna have to be patient on getting your money back, because you're just not gonna sell all this stuff at once. You're not gonna sell it all within a few days. Probably not gonna sell it within a couple weeks. You know, you're talking about putting it on the shelf and taking, you know, months really to sell all of it. But what you do is you keep buying more of it and you add it to it, and it all mixes together and you make money that way. See, like stuff like this, it's big old coupling, just throw it in the dollar buggy, just because it's a weird item and it's going to be hard to sell if you don't, you know, if you don't sell it cheap. Another coupling there. But that's it for this one. Just want to give you a little taste of a pallet. $450 Lowe's Smalls, Lowe's high volume lawn and garden pallet. Kind of give you an idea. And you might be able to get them cheaper where you're at. They might be more, but I mean, if you're somewhere in the probably $300 to $600 range, you'll be doing good on a pallet like this right here. But that's it for this one. If you like this video and you want to see more videos like this, more storage auction videos and all the other stuff with the resale business, give us that thumbs up, hit that like button, leave a comment, and if you haven't already, hit the subscribe button. Y'all have a good one.